motion to come out of the closed session and go right back into the special,
Make a motion. I was in there, but
I'm sorry, so that was to close session and reopen the special meeting, right? Okay. Councilwoman
and a
Fairway.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Roll call.
Chang, here. Ken.
Here.
Pereira. Here. Petrie. The attorney.
Here.
Our administrator.
Okay, at this time, we'll like to invite up, our CFO, Mr. Brigatano, to give us a presentation of the audit and corrective action plan.
Good evening. The law requires me to present the corrective action plan and the audit for 2021. Before I start, let me just make it clear, all audit comments have nothing to do with the financials. They are completely up to code and the law. Some of the comments where we do have some general capital improvement authorizations that are greater than 5 years, we will be canceling them sometime in late November, early December. The reason is because some of this money we may reallocate according to what we're gonna do with the lease agreements potentially. That's why you'll see no certification this evening. Dave will, and I will explain that in a little bit. The unexpended grant balance is the same thing. We've got easily about another 40, 50,000 in grants. We did not spend them. We may be canceling those also. Our general ledgers were not in agreement with the budgetary subsidiary records. They are today. We fixed it. So that was an audit comment. This inactive swim pool cafe account was to be closed last year. We did not. We closed it this year. It's now done. The depositories, we changed one of the banks in January. We did not have it on the resolution. It appeared last month's resolution. That's correct. The Parking Fence Adjudication Act, that's with the court system. That now has its separate general ledger account, so that was corrected as well. The borough's sick leave compensation did not comply with the law. That was corrected last year, mid-year. That also was substantiated, and Dave, you can collaborate with me. We had no audit findings also with the state controller's office this year as well. So we are compliant. The health benefit deductions, we had a couple errors. They were fixed as well. We are now compliant with that as well. And we're working still on overtime with the police that we get the reimbursements on a quicker basis. We're still working with the police department on that. And finally, with the court system, some of the tickets that are assigned were not canceled in December. Hopefully we can get that done this year in this December. For the public's knowledge, so you all know, the audit was completely clean. No financial aspects to the audit were detrimental to the borough. That's your comments for this, for 2021 audit. We'll do the affidavit, the publication synopsis, and hopefully we can get this uploaded to the state in 2 weeks' time. Mayor, any questions, council on this?
I just have a silly question. That was a very, like, non-essential amount in that account for the pool, right?
Yeah.
It was just an
Oh, it was
unessential.
less than $3,000 and we closed it, forgive me, May or June.
And I also wanna say thank you. This was a absolute, as the chairman of the finance, this was a complete clean audit, and
There
I
we go.
appreciate it.
There we
It
go.
went very well.
Yeah, it's a great audit. Thank you.
Thanks, Roy.
Thank you, Dave.
Good work.
Adoption of previous minutes.
I get a motion to accept these, minutes from previous months, please.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, consent agenda 215 through 228.
I have a question before we move forward. Are we going to, on the leases, Dave, are we going to put in make corrections on the, putting in the,
Yeah, so I think what we should do is follow the advice of the borough attorney, with the provision of a 90-day get out. If the leaseor is not willing to accept that, then we won't enter into that agreement, we'll select alternatives.
So we're gonna vote on it with the
With the
provision
provision that we have the option of a 90-day get out.
And we do have that already in upon agreement with one of them, correct?
Right,
We just
so
have
it's the
to-
other one that.
One we don't, so that's out, and then the other two we're waiting for
Yeah,
a
if they
response,
don't-
correct?
One is the trailers, which is
Right.
set, and then the other one, if they don't wanna do it, we won't go there.
Okay.
Okay, then can I ask one question about this?
Sure.
To move out, looking for the spaces and having a lease, that do we have any, specific plan for?
Excuse me, could you please speak up, the microphone's on. No, they're not on.
Right, yeah, they're green.
Okay, I have a question about that we are going to pass the lease agreement, that we are going to move out from this building because everything is not really safe for our employees to be in here working. But my question is, before we decide on that, do we have any specific plan for that we are going to, the remediation for the building, that we're going to fix it, or we're going to demolish this building and build a new one? Is there any specific plan we have before we decide? Because, depending on what kind of plan that we will have in the future, that we will lease in terms, 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, so that's my question. Do we have any plan, any specific plan after we move out? What will happen, that we do have any plan?
No, at this point, no, right?
So right now.
So, answer.
Okay.
So, can I bring up what we talked about in closed session?
What part?
Well, the point that really, what we talked about, this
About,
is just asking a
about
question
making
about.
the decision.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Okay, so, as you know, you were just in a closed session, and it was, you agreed with the rest of everybody to vacate the building to get into the lease, and then make a decision collectively if you're gonna renovate the building or build a new building.
All right, thank you. So, we are going to decide that we're gonna move out first, and then we will get together what kind of plan will come. That we're going to fix this building as a whole and bring everybody back in, or we're going to demolish and build a new one. So that's about it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anyone else? Alright, can I get a motion to adopt the consent agenda resolutions? Anyone? Make the motion.
Oh, wait.
Anyone second?
Oh, I have, 225 and 226 that, I will say no for it.
Well, we didn't vote yet.
We have.
We're not voting yet.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
second.
Second.
I need a second.
Yeah, I-
Second.
Second?
Yes.
Roll call please.
So Jay seconded, right? Okay. Jay,
Yes?
to everything?
Oh, no, she said not to.
Except
Except
55.
25 and 26.
So no to 225 and 226. Okay, Kim?
Yes.
Okay, Pereira?
I recuse on 225, 224, 226, and 228.
To
Everything else,
the
yes.
extent that she has to, right, because there's certain things that you can vote on. To the
I'm
extent,
just
to the
doing-
extent that you have a conflict, correct?
Well, it's specific, right?
Yep.
So, I can't, well, the mobile offices, is that really? Alright, we'll play it safe, 224, okay? 225, 226, and 228, you know, those t-shirts. God, I recused on that.
Okay, and Beatrice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, moving on, off consent to 29.
Okay, I have a motion to, adopt off consent agenda resolution 229, acceptance of the audit from the year 2021.
Want to make a motion?
Yeah.
I make a motion?
I'll second.
Roll call please.
Jane?
Okay, except 233,
Oh, no,
we're
one at a
only
time,
voting
we're
on
only on
229.
229, okay, yes.
Yes. Kim? Kim?
Yes.
Pereira?
Yes.
Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay. Off consent agenda 230.
Okay,
Make a motion?
Yeah,
I'll second it,
okay, roll call please.
Jane?
yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Pereira?
Yes.
Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was 30?
231.
Okay, I get a motion to, adopt off consent agenda resolution.
Oh, I'm sorry, we
No,
just
we did
spoke
that.
about
We did that.
232.
I have a motion to adopt off consent agenda resolution 232, acceptance of corrective action plan for year 2021.
I make a motion?
I'll second.
Roll call please.
Jane?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Pereira?
Yes.
Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay, and 233.
I get a motion to adopt off consent agenda resolution 233, appointment of firefighter slash chief emergency management officer.
Make a motion. I'll second.
Roll call please.
Jane?
No,
Kim?
Yes.
Pereira?
Yes.
Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay. Introduction of ordinance 2022-7.
Okay, can I get a motion to introduce ordinance 2022-7?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
2022-8.
I get a motion to introduce ordinance 2022-8.
I make a motion?
Okay, thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second it,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Thank you.
2022-9.
I get a motion to introduce ordinance 2022-9, amendment of chapter 36 entitled Fire Department.
Make a motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Not for me. Not for me.
She said no.
No,
Okay. And ordinance 2022-10.
Can I get a motion to introduce ordinance 2022-10?
Make a motion?
And may I find it exactly what that means?
The ordinance is in the back.
That one was-
Advertising materials. Yes, 9/11, that
Yes.
you can advertise.
Yeah.
Right.
It's in the back.
That's a state regulation, actually, that we were requested to put into the form of an ordinance regarding advertising on 911 numbers. So that's just to be consistent with what the state has implemented as a regulation.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Clara made the motion, second.
Anybody second?
So by,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, notice is hereby given that ordinances 7, 8, 9, and 10 were introduced and passed at a first reading at a special meeting of the Mayor Council held today, August 29th, and ordered published in accordance with the law. Said ordinances will be considered for final reading and adoption at a meeting held on September 26th, 2022, at 6:30 PM in the council chambers, at which time all persons interested may appear for or against the passage of said ordinance. Copy of the ordinances will be posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Hall and will be available in the office of the Borough Clerk. Council reports.
Wait, what about
No.
the second?
Second read, second public hearing.
Oh, that one we have to do in September.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's just get, because it's on the agenda, let's just get a motion to table that until the September meeting.
Okay.
I get a motion to table, ordinance 2022-6.
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so that,
Move to September?
yes, September 26th, the second meeting.
Thank you. Council report, Councilman Vitri?
The fire department has been pretty active over the weekend. I believe on Saturday, they had 6 calls thank God, nothing was, none of them were bad fire. Fire inspections are coming along, doing a good job.
Thank you.
Go ahead and report.
Thank you. Councilwoman Ferraro?
It was a very successful year for the pool. That, of course, has a lot to do with the weather. It was a very warm summer, so it was a profitable year. We do have some repairs to make at the complex, but overall, it was a very successful, pool year.
Cindy, quick question, have you considered about using a credit card there, or? pool?
Yeah, I reported on that 2 meetings ago. I'm trying to remember what it was, but there was an issue with having to keep it the whole year and pay a fee for 12 months, every month. So it was really costly. It wasn't at the end of the day worth it for us to invest in that. But if you go back to the minutes, it is in there exactly what it was. I can find out for you.
That's okay, thank you.
Councilwoman Jack?
There is no report at this time?
Oh, I just wanted to get your number. So the number for the pool was $477,648.
Great job,
Good
great
season.
job on the pool.
Good season.
Great job.
We got one more weekend.
Yeah, and you know, it's gonna be hot too, so you may break that front.
Wow.
You never know.
Wow.
Good year. Okay.
Public participation.